HarperCollins presents The Girl with the Fierce Eyes by Sophia Vahdati, read by Roshaan Riyahi-Boni, Freddy Carter and Precious Mustapha. Chapter 1. Hover. Jansia. Mrs. Nas's tea house was one of the only places in Dentsalid where Jansia didn't stick out like a sore eye. As a gathering place for immigrants and outcasts, it was a space where her olive skin and dark, frizzy hair didn't mark her out as different, as foreign. The air hummed with foreign accents, and an icy breeze carried the rich smell of Parsian herbs downwind. Behind the steamed-up windows of the restaurant, customers lounged on satin cushions and intricate Parsian carpets, sheltered from the glacial weather. Annoyingly, Jansia had arrived too late in the day to snag a table inside. Jansia took a large sip of hot, jammy jus as she scrolled through learning materials on her tile. The cold of the metal chair pierced her facts fur-lined tracksuit, entering her bones. Where on Shariza was Kane? He should have been here by now. The revision texts on her tile blurred as her eyes lost focus. Fladden forsake her. Studying for hours in the biting cold had left her completely exhausted. She wasn't concentrating at all. Better to take a break than scroll mindlessly. Swiping left on her tile, she opened up the Dentsalid City Times news site and glanced at the headlines. A local outbreak of shadowbird flu, the annual Imperial Inspectors Gala scheduled for the end of the lunar cycle, and a speculative report into the whereabouts of Topaluxo, the most wanted mercenary in the whole of Albin. Apart from that, there was little else going on, at least not in this backwater city. A breaking news notification popped up, one she couldn't ignore. Love That Kills, a tale of fraternization and cross-procreation, an exclusive scoop from the Albin Independent. Her gorge rose, stomach writhing in knots, and her hands shook so violently she almost let go of her tile. As she manoeuvred her arm to stop it slipping from her grip, her elbow knocked into the mug of jus, tipping half of it onto the floor. Steam rose from the dark blue paving stones where the drink had spilt. "Fladden, be merciful," she whispered, unable to look away from the purple liquid and web of ice growing around its edges. The ice cracked away as the spilt jus rose back into the air, forming a bubble that hovered over her mug. The eponymous Mrs. Nas appeared in front of her, deep-set eyes glowing bright turquoise. In a flash, the jus poured back into the cup, and a handful of grit dropped onto the table. "You cannot manage a simple oculary kinesis and filtration?" Mrs. Nas said, her accented voice rich with elongated vowels and soft consonants. Jansia grimaced. "Not yet, Nazanin Khunam." She hoped the passing term of respect would soften Mrs. Nas's reaction. "Although I hope to have my awakening soon." The creases around Mrs. Nas's eyes deepened. Jansia's basic use of her language hadn't softened a thing. "It is pronounced Khonum. Take better care with our language, and with your future. You must awaken, Jansia John," Mrs. Nas said. "Otherwise you will not pass your oculary practice exam. You should study more. Final exams must be soon." As if Jansia needed reminding, the threat of exams remained ever present in her thoughts, and these days she studied almost as much as she breathed. Biting back a retort, she smiled sweetly. "Good advice. I'll do my best." With a final stern look, Mrs. Nas rushed off to seat more customers. As she returned her attention to the article, Jansia's heart started to thump loudly in her chest, obscuring the bustle around her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?